Oracle, go through the city's computers. Pull up all you can find on Dr. Young. I'll go through anything you find once I get to the cave.
A Batcave? On Arkham Island?
I built it years ago. It's best to plan ahead for situations like this.
How'd you manage to keep this a secret?
It's me, remember?
So do you think Dr. Young's been experimenting with venom? The same chemical that turns Bane into that animal?
Yes, I'm worried. Bane seemed even more powerful than usual. Joker wants the venom, and that can only be trouble. I'm heading to Dead Man's Point in Arkham North. I'll contact you once I'm in the Batcave.
Hello and welcome back to Batman Arkham Asylum Part 3. Let's get an upgrade because, you know, it is there. You know what? This is actually an easy way to do a trophy. You just get your batarang and catch it. I already got it because I'm a pro gamer. But, yeah. What am I doing? Right. I am going to the Batcave. If I'm extra delirious, it's only because I've been up all night. No, nothing like crazy. Just work. I'm sure all of y'all, well, some of y'all, can relate. Bruh. Really vibing with the music. Nice.
He's here!
Ooh, right in the ass. Nice. Now, if I'm not mistaken, we got an appointment.
You're late for your appointment. Very rude. Well, seeing as you're here now, we might as well get started. Tell me about your childhood. Anything stand out? Is that a tear I see? Too painful? We'll come back to it later then. How about Baby Boy then? Oh, bet you were shocked to see him, weren't you? Personally, I was hoping he'd fold you up like a piece of paper and let me stamp you crazy. But even I don't get everything I want. So what was he doing here? Oh, questions.
Ba-do-ba-do-ba-do-do-do. How many more conversations will there be?
You again? You're early. Sit down. I suppose I can squeeze you in.
Kinky.
I've been comparing notes with Dr. Crane. He seems a little worried about your progress. According to his notes, you should have come over to our side by now. What is it that keeps you going? Doesn't it ever get boring?
Lol. Why does it feel like these chairs are kind of tiny? You know, it's funny. Actually, I'll hold that side just in case. Just in case there's more. It's a big sod. No, okay, we are out. So my thought is like, there's a whole bunch of like little areas that we can't really get to in this game. Whether it be in like the sewers or like in this building or even like extreme isolation. There are just parts of the map that we can't access. Well, the rumor grapevine is Rocksteady is working on a Arkham Asylum remake, which I feel conflicted on because, frankly, like, this game is pretty well perfect in a lot of ways. It really just needs some quality of life things.
What's the deal with Dead Man's Point? It's been a favorite suicide location on Arkham Island for over 100 years.
Yeah, I know. I once saved an unfortunate inmate from leaping off into the rocks below. I found a cave entrance and over the years have moved a number of supplies here. It's a regular home away from home.
So yeah, like, this game pretty much just needs some, like, quality of life tweaks, and I think it'd be pretty solid. So I don't know if a remake is completely necessary. Especially, like, after Suicide Squad killed the Justice League, how can we be totally sure that this, like, remake would actually be, like, actually kinda good quality, you know? Like, I'm kinda skeptical. But then there's also the elephant in the room about Kevin Conroy, well, unfortunately being cast. So, like, obviously you would have to recast, but how do you recast Kevin? I guess you could do Roger Craig Smith. They technically did that with Origins. But I don't know, like, that'd be a tough act to follow, is what I'm saying. So I don't know if some actors, well, there's probably would be actors that would be like, yeah, I'll do it, fuck it, I want that for my resume. But, like, I don't know the morality of that. I feel like it could be maybe taken in poor taste by some people. I actually don't know how I would feel about that. And granted, all of this is just rumors right now. Excuse me, here I am burping. Talking about semi-serious stuff. It's just like, I don't know how to feel. But if they did do it, it would be kind of neat to see this in, like, well, let's face it, super realistic modern day graphics. And, like, maybe, like, Arkham Knight-esque combat and, like, systems and all of that fun shit. And maybe, like, cut out some of the more janky shit, like the remote hacking device. Where it's like, maybe tighten that up to be closer to, like, City, you know? But, like, a room like this, in, like, PlayStation 5, like, whatever Unreal Engine is currently out, level graphics, this would be like Resident Evil. Also, why are there so many skulls? Was that the Spirit of Arkham? Amadeus Arkham? Or, Killer Croc? Granted, Dead Man's Point, a lot of suicides happen here. But, like, nobody pick up the bodies? Why is it just the skulls here? It's kinda weird. Alright, enough rambling. To the Batcave. Now, if you look closely... Ah, shit, no, this ain't the right... Here, I was going to point out a continuity error, but I just realized it's a different cutscene. I think one of the Scarecrow cutscenes, Batman's suit, actually magically gets fixed in between, well, the start of cutscene to gameplay.
Enabling countermeasures.
It's a little funny.
Security deactivated.
It might have actually been in the last part. Fuck. Go rewatch that. Tell me if I'm right. I want the watch time, damn it.
Odd.
So, like... yeah, that's just a Batwing there. It's so small. Genuinely small, especially if we compare it to, like, the one in-game. Like, in the cutscenes and later down the road. It's like half the size. That is so weird. I guess fair enough, like, just in case you need a way to get around, but how would it get... maybe it can fly, like, straight up like a rocket? That seems a little far-fetched, though, but who knows. Here's me trying to figure out logistics of just a prop.
Here are the last notes she filed. I can't make sense of it. What does it mean?
Do you think Bruce runs Mac?
On the Arkham
Or maybe
This
Windows?
new chemical only barely resembles
Probably Linux. I hear that's highly customizable.
that appear to amplify the strength of the drop.
Or is it like some kind of Bruce Wayne Tech
Even a small
custom
trigger a
firmware?
transformation in the host,
Probably that one.
eliminating the need for the storage tank Bane requires.
What do you think you would call
Hang on.
it?
These notes aren't complete. The formula is missing. That must be the secret Dr. Young is hiding. If Joker gets his hands on this, he will create an army of 1,000 Banes.
My God. Is Joker crazy enough to do that? What am I saying? You've got to stop him.
He looks so sweaty.
I'm going after her. She was heading to the mansion with cash. I'm going up top via the catacombs.
So, I get Batman has a lot of time and money, but he rarely actually doesn't. Well, yeah, I have time, I mean. How did he move all of this shit here? And I'm not saying like, oh, well, he did it on Thursday night. No, I mean like, how do you like discreetly bring in like a whole thing here? Or like whole structures and beams and all of that. I don't know, man. I can believe giant lizard men, but Bruce bringing in a couple of support beams? Immersion completely destroyed. 0 out of 10 game. In fact, I'm going to burn my PC down with it, just to prove a point.
Sorry, boss. Took a little
There's
longer
so
than
many
planned.
cobwebs in this game.
I'm sorry. I'll try and be more precise next time I'm planning an island takeover.
Smells like justice.
Criticism I can take. I mean, I'm not...
How do you not feel me poking you?
I'm pretty close to perfect, aren't I? Where was I?
I had a thought and it's completely gone. Anything for the bit.
Rolling around free because I arranged to open his cell is something I will not tolerate. You there? Calling all cars! Calling all cars!
I forgot that was the quick I just wanted to do... I forgot. I just wanted to do a bit, and I backclawed. I backclawed too close to the sun.
Why are we the ones trying to open it? This ain't even the... That's gonna hurt.
Well, that's just rude. But yeah, like, going back to earlier, where do these elevators go? We never access these elevators. Wait. Am I... Is that just a really high wall, or is that a ceiling? No, that's a ceiling. I'm so confused. Where do these elevators go? Because, like, it can't go up. So it's gotta go down? But there's no elevator here. That's just cement. And then there's an elevator over there. Are you telling me the elevator opens up and then you have to, like, crawl out of a hole to get in here? What? Sounds like your typical 1950s house husband douchebag. No, not house husband. That would imply they stay at home. Working husband from the 1950s. Now you may laugh at my joke. Yeah, I like this graphics mod. Unfortunately, I think it breaks sometimes. What is all of that through the door? Oh, man. Why are you doing it so far away? Simple. If I go too far down the hallway, characters start talking and it's annoying. Nope. Oh. See? Did I lie?
There have been multiple payments starting last April until 2 months ago. Then nothing. The payments came from a company owned by Mr. Jack White.
One of Joker's oldest aliases. So, Joker pays Dr. Young to create his army, and
oh, that's funny.
Doesn't make any sense.
If sometimes you can make Batman do just a little bit of the moonwalk.
At last. I thought you'd never find it.
So we got all of these spider webs, but no spiders. I'm not sure if that was my thought that I was trying to have earlier, and then I got caught up by shoving Batman's head in a dude's butt. Yeah, might just be a little broken.
This is weird. The payments to Dr. Young's account didn't stop exactly. They were declined. Dr. Young put a block on her account.
Sounds like she had a change of heart. She tried to block the payments. Joker doesn't like it when his partners try to back out.
So he decided to get himself back to Arkham, find his formula, and create the army himself.
Exactly.
In.
I've hacked into her email accounts.
Oh my god, we can talk and move?
Dated last week. Sounds like she was trying to get away.
No way.
Second.
A message from Joker. Well, Jack White. It's a long thread. She's begging to stop the experiment. Says it's too dangerous. Not listening. Random threats to her family, a couple of bad jokes. A picture of a dead baby and a threat.
Go on.
He says, I'm coming for you. I want what I paid for. And then a joke about wheelchairs. Lovely. And a drawing of some kind of donkey.
No mystery why she's so scared. I'm coming up to the surface. I'll find her.
You know, sometimes I really wonder, how do, like, the normies get around down here? Like, yeah, Batman's, like, athletic, he's got the toys, the gadgets. But, like, how did Riddler make that jump? How did anybody make that jump? Rebel despawning. That let me up. Alright. Yeah, here it is. I like this one because you can like snug the little tail into the little crevice. It like lines it up for you almost, you know? I swear, none of this is in, like, the usual game. And when I say that, I mean, like, the console version. I don't really play the PC port. Is this Rebel literally from the mod? I don't know. I know, like, there were some physics things in, like, the PC port, but, like, I swear I don't recognize this Rebel. It's gotta be the mod, right? I thought it just like improved textures. What if it's like the graphic launcher? Because I know that also expands some things.
Patient's name, Waylon Jones, a.k.a. Killer Croc.
Is this the part where you try and reason with me? Find out why I did it, Doc.
We're here to help you, Mr. Jones.
You got a cure for me then, Doc? Can you make me normal?
Normal is a poor choice of words. No one's really normal, are they?
Figured as much. How about this, Doc? You let me go now, and I won't eat you.
You don't really eat people. It's just an urban myth.
Oh, you think? Keep believing that, Doc.
Boom. So, how were there... I gotta stop, like, overthinking this game, or else I'm going to literally have an aneurysm. I was about to be like, so how did the goons get that Joker teeth up there? Ain't no way they platformed their way up.
Hey
Ah, fuck. They got guns now.
About that, I put a few surprises along the way. Besides to turn up and spoil the fun. Oh, and if you hear a shot in the dark, don't worry. There's very little chance of you getting hurt. That much. Still, I want to check your health insurance. Who am I kidding? You don't have any.
Snipers. Looks like the Blackgate thugs have access to the armory.
Sir, your gun disappeared. What? Bruce really loves fisting those booties, huh? Okay, well, I don't think I can get any trophies right now. Not without going like out of the way. Let's see. We'll grab that. That'll come in handy. Yeah. Where did you come from? So rude. Yeah. I don't even know if I hit him that time. Huh, neat. The engine's still running? What a waste of gas.
I guess the that is. I've got a couple of men in the guard towers covering your movements. But be careful. Those loose cannons, cheap trigger fingers, and, well, you know, accidents do happen.
Hit. Smell my armpit. See, that's actually a gadget right there. Is he doesn't bathe, so that's just like a week's worth of funk. That's why they pass out, you know. And you know, he's fairly physical, very active. He definitely has built up some good stank.
Joker here. Now that I'm in charge, I'd like to hear all your feedback on the place. I'm especially proud of the decor, and I hope it helps you all become more productive in our task of taking over.
Any day, guys. Also, I don't know jack shit about guns, but those do not look like snipers. Those look like automatic rifles, you know? Not really.
Care of all our hostages. They're no good to us dead. However, a bruise here or a cut there won't go amiss.
The fact that you didn't notice. Enjoy!
Ding dong. Warden Joker would like to announce that as of today, all Arkham guards have been fired due to budget cuts.
Alrighty. Okay, I was about to be like, wait, when did that open up? The answer is, never. It has not. Huh? Hit. I remember watching a YouTube video probably about 2 months ago. I forget the channel because obviously 2 months ago. But it was this guy. He's like, let's rip off an air vent grate like Batman does in the Arkham games. It did not go well, but he did eventually get it off. Like, I gotta give the guy kudos. 10 out of 10 video. Oh, yep. Don't mess with me. I'm not even talking to the goons, I'm talking to my controller. Sometimes I hit a button and like, sometimes it just doesn't work and I'm like, that's not great. Not very cash money if ye. Yeah.
New brick, metal and paint covered old wounds. Fresh blood was injected into the body. Bright new minds came, and all swore to uphold our promises. We all knew we were the ones to fix this city.
Okay,
And the
Bob
city
the Builder.
would thank us.
Can we fix Gotham? Yes, we can. Spirit of Arkham.
Joker here with a little update for you all. First, the good news. We have Dr. Young. Bad news, she's not talking. She's in the document somewhere in the mansion. I want it found. I got a plan on Six to loosen her tongue, but in the meantime, search every cook and granny as a prize for whoever finds them.
I need to find those notes before Joker does. Come on, keep looking. Joker
So, can we like take a moment and talk about the Bat logo? Because like, obviously the chess logo is different than all the other Arkham games. They very much made it this icon here, the glide kick symbol. And it's interesting that it was always present in the franchise. It's just like, I wonder why we got like this logo as like a UI element, or like on the back computer, or like little things like that. But his actual suit is different. Almost makes me think there was like a last minute change, like in development. I'm not sure. I'd be curious if anybody has like the lore even, as it were, on why there's two different Bat logos in this game. And obviously in like the sequels and prequels and all of that, it all eventually just becomes the one logo. Fuck you, I hit the button. I swear, it is my controller. I'm not one of those people who are like, yeah, the game's lying, I'm actually good. But yeah, no, I'm just curious. Genuinely curious on that. Because, like, I like both logos. I actually very much love the chess logo on Bruce in this game. It's one of my favorite Batman logos ever in media. I think it's actually very underrated. I just wonder why we got two different variants. Alright, so the game kind of opens up here, so we could go two different directions. If we want to be, like, technical. We have to do both ways, but the order we do it in is kind of optional.
What have you been doing with your time?
You'll see what I mean if we accidentally go the long way first. Because if we go get the notes first, then we gotta double back to Dr. Young's office. And then I believe then we can circle back to actually find the notes. So I think to save time, we're going to go to the office first.
I believe it was brought about after the loss of his wife and child. As yet, the patient has been unable to speak. Continued observation shows little mental activity. It's as if the shock of what he saw triggered his mental collapse.
There's someone in here! Tim, we found him. Right down the door!
Note to self, as ever, it is difficult.
Oh.
Step away from Dr. Cole! Now! Get down on the ground! We found him. Someone get a medic. Oh, God, what's he done to him?
I feel like I should have more commentary on that particular tape, but like, I did not mean to yawn to be rude. It was just like, I've been up all night. I'm a little leapy.
Stood in front of me. Years of therapy have deemed insane. I was proud to see him walk free. In exchange for his liberty, the state required only a signature. He talked about wanting to walk in a park, how he longed to feel fresh air on his face.
Why is Alberta calling? I'm not sure if you can hear my phone vibrating. But I got like a firm and fast rule: if I don't recognize the number, I don't pick it up. If it's important, they'll leave a message. If it's scam. Well, I guess if it is a scam. Would you shut up? Thank you. If it's spam, they won't leave a message. But if it's actually like important, or like somebody actually like trying to get a hold of me, they'll leave a message. Joys of answering machines, you know? Yeah. Oh, no, already getting distracted. Oh, no, hang on. I swear I know where I'm going. Is this like a metal detector? When I was a kid, I was always like, what the fuck is this? And I think it is, like, meant to be, like, a security device of some sort. But it looks so archaic compared to, like, the other Asylum tech. Like, the security gates and all of that, like... And it's kind of weird for it to be here, not, like, at the entrance. So, low-key, kind of looks like a gas gauge right there. That or, like, some kind of, like, engine temperature. I have no idea what I'm looking at. It's probably an X-ray machine, but still. That's not why I came over here. I came over here for this. I just went on a tangent, as I do. Oh! Look at me. Figuring things out. So, like, this is the security check. Not at the actual, like, entrance of the building, but here. Oh, because because we're close to the warden's office. So obviously there's going to be like extra fucking security. Wild shit. Look at me figuring things out that definitely weren't a question. Those banners are new. Those weren't there before. And when I say before, I mean again the console port. Yeah, Batman's funk. Fate worse than death. See, he's even crying over it.
What's that collar do? Why is it making that noise?
It's the suicide collar. It sounds weird.
Suicide collar?
But they got some other names. Well, we just use it to monitor patients' heartbeat. If it drops too low, the alarm goes off and a crash team rushes in.
And so does my crew if you trigger one. How do you like them apple bats? Standing around in the... Let's see. Ah, the West Wing. They'd be there now if they weren't busy knocking a little sense into cash. I'll tell you what, I won't spoil the surprise and let them know you're coming.
So, the lore of this place is that this was a mansion. Like, this particular building was like the old Amadeus Arkham mansion. Sometimes I, like, look around and I'm like, what would have this room been for, like, pre-conversion to mental institution? Because you got the skylight... You got like these little like nooks over here, which obviously back when the place was first built, they wouldn't have the metal shit. So it's just kind of interesting. Records office. You know, the biggest blue ball of this particular map is, when they stand here, you can't swoop them from there. Yeah, it's just a little just a little blue ball. Yeah, just a little bat magic edging. Ugh, my swoopy swoop. Alright, huh? Ah. Alright. Yeah.
Hey, I can do this all day. Why don't you come out and get me?
4.
You may want to do a quick head count.
You heard the boss. It's the man.
Oh, I did not mean to do that one. But it kind of worked out. Hey. Aha! Ow! I was just impressed I took him out like perfect timed. A little shitty that I took some damage, but you know. Old Fair and Lovin', ouch. I can see why they removed the multi-batarang in the other games. It's a little OP. You know, normally I just like collect all the Riddler shit and then rescue them. But for once, Aaron, I don't want to listen to you scream at me for 10 minutes.
I told her to run. These guys came in looking for her. I told her to go to her office.
That's actually true. If you don't rescue him, he'll just keep going on like a loop.
Get in there. Her office is over there.
How long ago was this?
Over there in the filing cabinet?
Joker gets his hands on
God, does she have like the Adams technology?
Joker wants them. That makes them important. Stay here. I'm going to find her.
Not a problem. I'll try the radio, see if anyone else is around.
I feel like this would be a very different game if like the Justice League were allowed to be like around.
What's wrong with this thing? Hello? Anyone there?
I tell you, man, like when I hit A, sometimes it doesn't A for me. No, I'm not being a weirdo. It's just double checking to see if there was trophy. Look, man, I remember a lot, but I don't remember everything. Yeah. Oh.
Hello? Someone please respond.
Yeah, yeah. Oh.
Patient interview 6. Dr. Crane has been back in custody for 3 weeks. Regular sessions have been inconclusive. I am not sure he is actually insane. Good evening, Stephen. How are you tonight? I conducted the session, Jonathan. Of course. If that helps you cope, I wouldn't have it any other way. Let's talk about the events 3 weeks ago. What did you think you'd achieve? Dr. Murphy is still in therapy. I wanted to understand him. His personal demons, his fears. It's all quite fascinating, really. But you were a respected doctor.
Was he?
Mind. Now just another resident in Arkham. Can I have a drink? A strong one? This kind of question.
Fuck, I could actually go for some whiskey. I think Crane's onto something. Let's get drunk.
Tell me, what are you afraid of?
What am I afraid of? Personally? The CRA. Now, am I insane? I thought one of the maps were in there. Yeah, get off the pole, thank you. Yes, I am aware there's a floor grate. Huh. I feel like I gaslit myself. Alright. No trophy in the floor, and there's no map.
Going after the notes yourself, eh, Bat? Good luck. I've got a crew working over the doctor as I speak. They'll squeeze the formula out of us soon enough.
I shouldn't get so much enjoyment out of, like, fucking around with the papers.
Why don't you just give up? Go on, roll over and die for once.
Oh, phone goes zoot zoot. Kinda interesting that they never, like, repurposed the cell. Also kinda weird that, like, there's 2 cells right next. We're not going to talk about the chain on the wall. That's probably from Amadeus days, yeah. I guess it makes sense, like, former warden goes mad. May as well keep him inside, like, his house, I guess. Still kind of a sketchy place to dump him. I'm not saying leave him in the fucking living room, but you know. Very much reeks of, oh, we don't talk about the crazy side of the family. We locked them in the shed. And if you know anything about, like, history, there were fucked up people and fucked up families that were like, oh, you're autistic? Yeah, no, we're chaining you up and you live in the closet. Very dark shit, so that's probably what happened to Amadeus. This game gets low-key and high-key dark. Again,
thugs were trying to get into that office.
Less atmosphere, going back to, like, part 1. What this game does, like, best out of all of the games. It's less so that and more atmosphere and more like, no, it's just fucked up and creepy. It is, like, the closest thing to, like, a horror game. You know, God, Raish would not be selling feet pics. I guess to, like, quantify my statement in case you did not see part 1 of the series, atmosphere does not necessarily mean spookiness. Because, like, all of the games have a atmosphere, it's just this one chose to be horror. A lot more spooky, a lot darker in themes and tone than, say, like, City or Night or even Origins. Like, Origins has a great Christmas time atmosphere, but it's not quite the same, and I don't feel like it's fair to judge the games by atmosphere because they all have different goals. So there's that explanation, just in case you missed it. I know it seems weird if you, like, would tune in on, like, part 3, but, you know, weirder things have happened. I know sometimes I can't be bothered to watch part 1.
Oracle, I'm on Dr. Young's trail. I've had to calibrate the scanner.
Life's too short sometimes. Though, if you do watch all the parts, I appreciate it. I need the watch time.
Just so you know, the GCPD found one of Joker's bombs downtown. It was full of marzipan and kittens.
As I thought, it's just a twisted diversion. The real action's on Arkham.
Ooh, upgrade time. I love the sonic battering. It's like a free kill.
Joker was right. He's over there. Get him. Waste him.
You know, it's real funny because, like, I think it was part 1. Maybe it was part 2. I mentioned, like, John Carpenter and, like, Tom Hardy. And all of a sudden my description had their like Wikipedia bios like automatically linked in the description. I'm like, whoa, what? I didn't put that there. So like Google definitely knows what the hell you're talking about in these particular videos. What like even prompted that was like, this is Tom Hardy Bane right here. Like these guys with the knives, I get it, there's a muzzle, but with them being bald and all of that, it's very Dark Knight Rises. But it just blew my mind that it does that now. And clearly all of that YouTube premium money is going into all the right places. Now you could be well researched when I make like an obscure joke. I imagine the Dark Knight Rises won't be that obscure for you guys, but yeah. Let's put that to the test now. Katy Perry. Mark Hamill. Steven Spielberg. Yo Mama. Chris Hemsworth. Jackie Chan. Now, if all of those people, especially your mama, shows up in my description, then now we know. YouTube Red, really a good service. We should all invest in it. Man, okay, I was going to talk about it later, but like, just when we grabbed the Batclaw from the Batcave, why the fuck didn't he just make it the Ultra? Because we will get that again later from the Batcave. Like, goddamn, just fucking give me the shit, man. Oh, well, it wouldn't make sense. It would look kind of weird as, like, the start and grab. I don't give a fuck. If your mechanic is ridiculous, maybe you shouldn't do it. Yeah, fuck you. How dare you actually look? Right, like, in front of you. This is what I mean about, like, following the trails, too, that this game does. Because, like, a lot of times it's like you just go the one and only direction left.
You are beginning to impress me, Batman. You may still reach a level just below my genius one day.
Alright, up here. Spray my bat goo. Detonate my bat goo. All the ladies love that.
Spring was a turning point, a new beginning, a glorious realization of my true destiny. My family's killer perished in an unfortunate accident. These animals cannot be cured.
And by accident, I mean I murdered him to death.
Only respond to discipline. And if that fails...
Dude, don't beat your
I was
dogs.
afraid that these
Trust me. There are better ways to train your dog.
would have to continue.
Welcome, and thank you for coming to my PSA. Don't be a dick to dogs. Now, we got a little dotty dot.
No idea. Joker doesn't tell us his plan.
She looks scared. Maybe she knew what was coming.
Maybe. I heard he's brought someone in to deal with it.
Did you ask me? Kind of made a target. Would have been fun.
I don't even need to select a game.
You're gonna have holes.
I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed. Yeah. Yeah, blah, 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 blah.
He's here! Welcome to the Arkham Library. History is so important. Letting them here, a murder there, is enough to drive anyone crazy.
Eat my shorts. Oh, you can't because you got a muzzle.
Congratulations!
Yeesh, that guy looked like he had some bad psoriasis. So, technically you could go down there and, like, actually, like, do it properly. Or you could just, like, do the next step. You got, like, so many things. So many different ways to approach this. And you get, like, different dialogue. I like to pretend like I'm really smart, so let's go forward first. Yeah. Okay, yeah, all the way up.
Reading the last page first? Shame on you! Well, here's the punchline. 2 minutes, and the evil gas goes boom. Permanently cheering up those miserable doctors. Tick-tock, tick-tock.
Ah! There's their vent that I was looking for. No worries though. We will collect our Riddler stuff with time to spare.
1 minute 30 to go. Gotta say, I'm getting bored already. Maybe I should just press the button and... Only joking.
Yep. Whoa. What a spooky little room. Is that where, like, the bad doctors go? We even got a skull in the fucking vent. Somebody's a mass murderer around here. Yeah.
Remember the hostages? They're entering their final 60 seconds of remembering to breathe. Tick-tock, tick-tock.
You know, I'm calling your bluff. I'm not going to let no clown boss me around. I'm willing to put your life on the line. Yes, you in particular. Really? You guys aren't?
Just 30 seconds left. I hope all that running about hasn't ruined that exquisite costume of yours.
You guys really got nothing to say? Being like, hey Batman, can you do it? Please? I'm a little worried. Oh, well now I definitely can't open it. Like, look, April 1st, it's like November.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4,
I did know that was going to happen. I just wanted to build up the anticipation. So, why did we open it if it was like not a real bomb?
You're safe. What happened?
It all happened so fast. Some patients broke in, began tearing up the place, like they were looking for something. Bill here fought back, but there were too many.
Bill here was defending his like Playboys because he didn't want like Tom Hardy Bane to get his like grubby mitts on
I
it.
heard a voice on one of the radios. It sounded like they were being told to meet in the warden's office.
So, Dr. Young was trying to hide her research notes on the formula when she was caught. Where did you hide them?
Maybe in like the one weird book.
Oracle, I found Dr. Young's formula.
Great.
It's weird. It looks like a dumpling recipe.
It's never this simple with him.
What's that you got there, Dad? No, not the formula. What am I going to do? Who can help me now? What's that? How about our old friend Zaz? I did bump into him on the way back to the tunnels. But no doubt he was acting out some twisted fantasy. Maybe he could get her talking? I think he probably can. Great plan, that.
Why does it look like he's on like a talk show in that particular pose? Oh no, I see that funky poo farts. Chipotle leftovers. Realistically, that was such a subtle little thing. Little cough, and now you're in Wayne Manor. But are you? Genuinely, like, I know I joke, I tease. Fantastic little subtleties to one of the best, like, fucking encounters. Like, Scarecrow is always a highlight in this game.
I can't believe you insisted on sitting through that movie again, Bruce. Come on, we'll be late for Alfred.
I'm sorry, Daddy. Go easy on him, Tom. He loved it so. Alfred will wait. Keep up, Bruce.
So, according to
Where are you
Boundary
taking us?
Break,
We can cut through here.
like the
Let's start
YouTube
to
show,
raid. Bruce is tired.
all of this hallway, like, wow, just floating kind of weird. All of these, like, flashes and, like, the hallway changes,
Please.
apparently just it's teleporting you to a different hallway.
Whatever you want.
It's kind of a neat little trick, because I always thought growing up that they just, like, added more objects and changed shit on the fly, so kind of like a neat little look under the hood, you know? Murder your parent hallways. Now, I think the real crime is that we never got a proper update where we could play as baby Bruce Wayne and beat up goons. Mod authors, make it happen. We got Lego Batman suits in Arkham Knight. But no, like, bobblehead Bruce? Oh my god, I never realized he's crying.
He's 8 years old and all alone.
Like, I've never noticed that.
Whatever you say, Gordon. His butler's on his
That had to have been, like,
He's got a
brought, like, more pronounced with the mod.
I just need to ask you some questions. Can I get you anything? You okay?
He's so tiny.
I know you don't feel like answering.
Also, kind of looks like,
Catch who did this.
Lucas from... Fuck. What was that game where you played... It's like the demon boy, son of the devil...
And listen, son,
Lucifer?
call me Jim.
No. Fuck. My favorite thing to do while I'm in like the nightmare world is try and figure out like where I am in context of the real world. And this is like obviously like the main man hallway, because like we got the files and the gates, so like this gotta be like close to the warden's office, yeah? Wouldn't that be funny if I could just like enter the floor grate and like totally sidestep Scarecrow? Wouldn't that be funny?
Everything you see is under my control.
You know, it's interesting how like Batman Arkham Origins Blackgate really looked at this like 2D like side-scrolling S mechanics and really said like, let's make a whole game based off of this. You know, that's actually interesting that nobody's gripped like the villain models from any of the games that made them playable suits, now that I'm thinking about it. I bring it up partly from like my topic about like baby Bruce Wayne, but also just like when the lightning flashes, like we turn into Scarecrow like that. Yeah, go please, don't fuck around.
There's no escape.
Don't see me. Another interesting thing. What the fuck am I hearing? I have no idea what those sound effects were. Oh. Really? Okay. So obviously we're outside of the mansion now, near the cemetery, and we're working our way to the roof of the manor, and somehow breaking into the clock tower. Make it make sense. I don't know how we do it in like context of the real world. Bruh. Another thing that I find kind of like low-key interesting is way back in the day, and I mean like way back in the day, I remember there was a fan edit of the Arkham Asylum game because people were salty about the Joker being an exclusive playable character. People like edited on the cover of the game. Okay. Oh no, you fucked around too long, Bruce. they added in on the cover playable Scarecrow. Exclusive for the Xbox 360.
I will break you.
And I remember being a kid being like, oh, that's so cool. Lucky for Xbox players. It wasn't until I actually got a chance to talk to a kid who had the Xbox version. It's like, no, I wish, but no. And Kid Me was a little bummed for all the Xbox players.
Where's the cave? Jumps out of the shadows and sees some useless fun. Anyone? No? Good.
Talk about ringing the doorbell. Hang on, can I? Ah, I was hoping I could enter the vent. 0 out of 10, worst game ever.
You try and get past me, Bats, and I will fry you!
It's actually interesting how so much of the original, like, mainline combat mechanics
There you are.
pioneered in this game. Whether it be, like, knives, or, like, the electric sticks, or, like, a lot of the foundation of the combat. Obviously, it got tweaked and refined over the years. But it's just so neat how much they got right in this game.
That reminds me. I could have sworn I heard Zaz cutting her ears off. Certainly sounded like it.
Now I want to know how far back can I take that? Huh? Oh. I forgot you were in the shitter. Alright, you weirdo. So, how far back can I make this go? Oh, I'm dumb. I wish I didn't break both of them. How else am I supposed to do my science? I'm so confused. I thought there was a Riddler trophy in here. Have I, like, gaslit myself again? Oh, so another skylight? Wild shit.
Stay where you are, Batman. Listen to me carefully.
Help me! Please, somebody help me!
Come any closer, and I'll paint the room crimson with her blood.
Victor Vaz might be, like, the only guy in this game to, like, get taken out by a battering.
He's not going anywhere. You can stop now.
Sorry.
I saw Bane.
I know. Joker threatened me. I wanted to stop the experiment. I tried to give him his money back.
Joker doesn't take no for an answer.
He wants an army, a horrible twisted force to destroy Gotham, but he couldn't do it without the formula. I hid it, but...
So now he has Venom and your formula.
God, he has gallons of the stuff. There's a lab, hidden in the gardens. It's locked off, but the security key codes for the entire island are in the warden's safe.
What else is Joker planning?
How should I know? You think anything he says makes sense? I think he's insane.
Is that your, like, medical opinion?
yours.
Oh, somebody help me!
That old loony actually thinks he runs this place. Talk about crazy. We'll bash places to go. Get him, boys. If he gets up, knock him down, but not too rough. Mr. J needs him at the party.
Ooh. Ouch.
Oracle, Dr. Young is dead. Have you figured out a way past these security gates? Before she died, she told me there's a production plant hidden somewhere in the gardens.
The Wayne Tech security protocols seem to be hack-proof. Lucius did a good job. It's a two-part biometric sequence, apparently generated by the Warden, using a code sequencer.
And destroyed by Joker in the safe explosion. Harley Quinn has the Warden, and he's the only chance we have to get past these gates.
Okay, good luck.
She's like crispy now. Oh. Man. Oh, no, not quite what I meant. Still not quite. There we go. Alright, now the sonic battering is actually useful. So, if you're in the know, you're in the know about the wall. You can actually kind of see the secret door. But it won't work until you beat the game. Trust me, I've tried. And just to prove it to you, awful, terrible. No wonder why nobody found that mystery and it took Rocksteady to leak it.
I thought I made them easy to find. I guess not.
Should be, yeah. Yep.
I can't leave without finding a trail to lead me to the Warden.
Oh my god, Bruce, I know. I know where he is. It's fine. We don't need it. Fine. Hey, no more teeth.
Tell him to shut it. Now! You heard that, right?
Yeah, you know where to find me. Later.
Idiot.
The fact that you did not see me is a little weird.
Is someone missing?
There we go. Yeah. Nope, nope. I don't know how to feel. I don't know why my knee-jerk reaction is like, it should be me.
I have made it illegal to walk on the floor in any part of the asylum. Anyone caught doing so will be... Oh, this is stupid. Anyone caught will have their legs removed and perform magic tricks for Emperor Joker. There, I did it.
They really cranked up the horny levels on Harley in this game. Actually, in most of the game, if not all of the games. And is it necessary? No. But it is effective. Don't mind me as all of the Lego around me is falling over. For those who don't know, I do Lego stop motions and I got shit everywhere. So I apologize if you heard some clanking. It worked for Victor Vaz! Die! Alright, I'm lazy. Get over here. That's a one shot, but not like the 5 batarangs that are razor sharp. Cool. Yeah. What's up here? Anything up here? Don't... Oh, wait. Fuck. I forget that you can't grapple while falling in this game, and it's not annoying, just disappointing. Don't think there's any more Riddler shit in here. Are they coming? Everything got a little zoomed out. No? Okay. Actually, we just got through a section of the game. So why don't we take a moment and do our appointment?
I cannot attend your appointment today, but Dr. Quinzel has kindly offered to sit in.
Stupid bat, always bothering Mr. J with your problems. You'll never be as dreamy as him. You're just an ugly, stupid bat in a trap.
You know, I feel like this would have been a great moment to give Harley just a little bit of characterization beyond just like bratty, in love with Joker, where like she actually had like a fucking PhD in like criminal psychology, and depending on the source material, sometimes it's like she kind of like fucked her way to an A or like a solid B depending on the book, but a lot of media also depicts her actually like earning her fucking doctorate. So like it'd be kind of cool if she, you know, actually had some insight. Ah, we're out of shit. God, that laugh is going to haunt my nightmares. Well, we have officially hit a save point because that's how this game works. So I think this is a fantastic point to say toodaloo. Be sure to rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys and gals next time. That